Tap in and shop Daily Vibes for all your spiritual products.
Hello Vibers, welcome to my channel, Daily Vibes Tarot. I am Coco, and today's teachings will be on what are intentions and how to set them. So there are a few words that people use other than intentions, which are goals, some say desires, some like the word to use the word planning. Either way, it's all a way of intending to do something. It is something you aim to do without taking action right away. Intentions start off as our thoughts. It remains a thought until you set the intention and release it. And once you do that, it takes the form of a manifestation. So today I'm going to be teaching you two different ways to set intentions. One of them being my absolute favorite because I get to use bay leaves. The first one, which is my favorite, will be the one where you choose 3 major intentions for the month. You redo this each month. So for instance, let's say for the month of January, I choose 3 intentions, and I'm going to say, because I'm going to do a demonstration with the bay leaves. So let's say I choose stability, joy, and financial freedom. I then write a full detailed paragraphs about each intention that I'm setting. I visualize on this intention and I meditate. Once I do that, I take my bay leaves. These are bay leaves. You can find these bay leaves at any grocery store in the spice section. You can also get fresh bay leaves that are in the produce section. The fresh bay leaves take a lot more longer to burn than the dried bay leaves. I use both. However, for this, I definitely like to use the dried bay leaves because how quick they burn. And I'm just going to choose 3 out of my little jar here, my bay leaf jar. These are my absolute favorite way to set spells or to do intentions or just make wishes with. Sometimes I'll write words on them and put them under my pillow to sleep on. And it brings, it's really good for just clairvoyance and divination and enhancing your psychic ability. So I do a lot of that while I'm sleeping to get some clarity on things. But we're talking about setting intentions, so let's focus back on that. So what I use for the bay leaves is I love to use a fine Sharpie to write on. You can see it very clearly. It's a much smoother process because bay leaves are very, very, very fragile and can break very easily with the tip of a pen. So I love to use this. It just glides right on, and you can see it very clearly without having to show so much effort. So on this one, I'm just going to write stability. And then on this one, I'm going to write joy. And then for this one, I'm going to write financial freedom. Of course, I'm going to show you the process of burning these, but you still do need to, the most important thing is to write the full detail, do the visualization and the meditation on each of your intention for each month. That is the most important part of that. I use a cauldron pot, it's just a little cast iron pot. You can find these on Amazon. It's called a cauldron pot. It's known for witches and spells and different things like that. I just take them, it's something that I use to catch my ashes in during the releasing. I'm gonna grab my lighter here. And how you do this is you're just gonna take the leaf. This is the one with stability on it, and I'm just going to burn like so. And as I'm doing this, I'm visualizing and I'm thinking of how I feel and what stability looks like to me and watching it just burn away, going into the universe so that the universe sends this energy right back to me of stability, and then I just dump it right into the pot. Then I do the same thing for the financial freedom one. I'm visualizing and thinking about and feeling in this moment, all of them with all of my emotion, how financial freedom looks and how it feels to me. And it feels so damn good. Then I have this last one of joy. We're gonna do the same exact thing and visualize how joy feels and what that is to me. For instance, I wanna wake up every day in a joyous state. I want to turn everything that could possibly be negative or bad into joy for me. That is very big for me. Doing things that bring me joy. Then I just dump it into the pot. Be careful because it can burn a little. And it just burns away. And now my 3 intentions for the month are now put into the universe. The universe has my desires and my wishes for the month. And visualizing and meditating on that just enhances it even more. I love that. You can even dump cinnamon on top, a cinnamon, nutmeg, just had it in my head. Ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg, and ginger all enhance greatly whatever it is that you're doing, whatever you're using it for. So I love to dump cinnamon or nutmeg or even throw some ginger root in there on top just to enhance my intentions and the outcome of it. So for the second way to set an intention, guys, we're going to be doing a full list for the entire year. This is for those people who want to just knock it out of the way and write a huge list and just start knocking stuff off. For example, on your list, you might have buy a new car. You might have apply for a new job and get it. You might have redecorate my room, clean out the garage, meditate once a day, be more health conscious. All these different, those are all intentions. And for the year, you have like 30 things on your list maybe that you want to knock off, maybe even travel more. Whatever it is that you want to do, it's set it as an intention and become more social. Like all these things can be put on your list, and you figure out ways to make that happen and things start to fall into place. That's intention setting. And I feel that a lot of people gravitate towards this way because they could actually visually see the things getting crossed off their list. Yeah, granted, there might be one or two things by the end of the year that you probably didn't cross off, but it's such satisfaction when you see this list and all these things that are just crossed off. It makes you smile. I do both ways. I've had them both done. I just prefer the month-to-month basis because I follow the 8 moon cycles with the full moon, the new moon, the crescent, and the waning, and like all these. It's like 8 different moon phases within 29 and a half days, and I follow that and I set my intentions during that and release and renew and new beginnings and yada yada. And some people don't do that. I love to do that, so that's why I do the 3 a month. But this way is amazing as well. It really helps you see the broader outcome of the year and like what you can accomplish and what you have accomplished. It's just an amazing, setting intentions are just amazing. I recommend it for everybody. So that will be the second way to do that. And with this one, with the setting intentions for the year, writing your whole list, you still have to write a complete detailed list, visualize, and meditate. You do not have to use the bay leaves for this when you can. I do recommend lighting a white candle or a black candle when you're doing your meditation and visualization for the year for your list. That is all that you really need for this. And this is my way of setting intentions. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in to watching my video on setting intentions and what they are, and also about bay leaves. I'm pretty sure you guys are all like, what the hell is a bay leaf? I'll set up a video to let you know what bay leaves are and its uses, because they're so useful for so many different things and not just intentions, guys. So I will be doing another video on bay leaves, a short and sweet video for that. I'm glad you guys tuned in. I really hope this video helped you guys out as far as like setting intentions and how to do them. And hopefully my favorite way of setting intention, you guys can utilize it and work with that. Thank you for joining me again. Once again, I'm Coco. This is Daily Vibes Tarot. Night.